Hi, Abisoye. How are you doing today?
Hi, Eddie. I'm good. It's been a good day so far. So what's happening?
Awesome. Thank you for taking time out. We know you're busy, so we're talking about single life today.
Whew.
You excited?
Yeah, that's excited is one word, but yeah.
Okay, first thing, you wake up in the morning, what do you do?
So I have this thing where I just pray, thanking God for the day, you live to see another day. So that's the first thing I do. And then next thing is to try and plan out my day. So it's that straightforward.
So no checking your DMs?
Of course I do, but that's after I read the Bible. I'm a good child of God. Don't you understand? But yeah.
So who be in your DMs?
Oh, my friends, random people, strange links to different places. But yeah, that's what's happening. It's that straightforward. Any
sliding?
I'm a guy. There are not really that many people willing to slide into my DM. And if they do, no, let's just say no sliding.
If you could describe single in 2 words, what would you describe it as?
2 words. Interesting and adventurous. Yeah.
Awesome. What's the best part of being single?
Being able to do whatever you want without actually having to ask anyone or consider. Oh no, you still consider people, but being able to do what you want.
Okay, but then what keeps you up at night?
Keeps me up at night. Thoughts, work. I'm a basic guy, to be honest, so work mostly.
Okay, and then what would you say about the wait?
The wait.
Yes.
The most frustrating part of it all. Not knowing who and wondering when she would come into your life, even though they say you should find her. It can be stressful, just wondering whether the next person you meet is going to be the last, or wondering if you're still going to be searching. The wait is quite a wait.
Okay, and then what are some major red flags for you? So when you see someone, what are you thinking?
One of the things that's a major red flag for me, I don't like the way, it's like pride. If I go somewhere and I notice that the person who I'm with on a date starts treating the waiters, with in a rude way or just being mean, that's a major red flag for me, because I'm just like, why? What's the reason?
So no meanies?
No.
Yeah, his DMs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what do you think about finding purpose without a partner?
I believe there are two different, purposes, in quotes, right? Your own personal one, and then the one that you have as administration for you and your wife, or you and your husband. And you can do the personal one on your own, but if you don't have the other person, then you just can't do the one that God has planned for both of you together. And that's just normal.
Okay, and then what is the top 3 things you look for in a wife? So we know no meanings, but what else?
Man, I love kind people. So I need to know that my wife is kind.
Oh, we know no meanings, but what else?
All right, okay, so top 3 things. Let me see, this is something I have to stop for. I can't be walking while, discussing this kind of thing. So top 3 things. Someone who is selfless, right? Someone who's willing to sacrifice, because let's just leave it as that, because I tend to think a lot more about the person than myself, and I need someone that's also doing the same, so it doesn't seem, one-sided. Then another thing, someone who is humble, right? I don't really like when people are proud. Pride is something that I really, really dislike. I can't even describe how much I dislike it. And someone who's just willing to have fun, right? Someone is not just locked and uptight. You're willing to try new things and see how it goes. Yeah, that's it for me. Okay,
how do you handle pressure? Do you get a lot of pressure from family, friends, in terms of just settling down?
My father is someone who, he does it in a stylish way, just meets my female friend and is like, oh, so, is she the one? And then in front of her, I'll be like, oh yeah, so, my son, he's this, he'll be good because I'm just there looking at my father like, wait, what? But how do I handle pressure? I don't really have pressure from my family members that much. I think for some reason they think that I have a good enough home training to know that I should find a wife, and they trust that my decision will be made on or with good things in mind. So they're just like, okay, when he does, he'll find. Although my dad is just like, he gives you, all those things that he'll say. But I'm just like, okay, that's fine.
So you're one of the lucky ones. So
yeah.
What do you think about sex before marriage?
Okay, so first of all, we know that's an absolute no-no from God. And although people think it's a case of, oh, the reason why you'd say so is because you don't want to. That's a lie. I want to have sex before marriage, but I trust God. You know, I know that what He's saying is best for me. And to be honest, it's the only sin that they say, the only thing that they say is a sin against your own body. So I'm just like, why is that? That's a conversation that needs to be had. It's hard. It's honestly hard. But I have managed not to. So although it's hard, it's possible. Right?
Finally, you've been so gracious, but marriage as an idol, I feel like it's such a big thing in this country. What would you say to people that, you know, seem to be so focused on it?
So to be honest, right, marriage as an idol, everyone has something that they build their lives around. If marriage is what you've built your whole life around, you know, decisions that you've made that were very serious about your own life, like where to work, where to school, different things where to even live. You've now decided to make marriage your center, and remember what they said about, you know, the center in the Bible. It should only be Jesus, because if something goes wrong with your marriage, it's going to mess up your whole life because it's now your foundation. So marriage is an idol. Don't make marriage your foundation or your life is going to be messed up. That's what I have to say.
Oh, thank you so much. You've
welcome.
been super awesome.
All right.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye, people.